no snare in my headphones, Chris.
Turn it up to 11.
What a good beat. Look, sir, Mr. Knox, sir. Let's do tricks with bricks and blocks, sir. Let's do tricks with chicks and clocks, sir. First, I'll make a quick trick brick stack. Then I'll make a quick trick block stack. You can make a quick trick chick stack. You can make a quick trick clock stack. And here's a new trick, Mr. Knox. Socks on chicks and chicks on fox. Fox on clocks on bricks and blocks. Bricks and blocks on knocks on box. Now we come to ticks and tocks, sir. Try to say this, Mr. Knoxer. Fox on fox tick, clocks on knocks tick. 6 bricks tick, 6 chicks tick. Please, sir, I don't like this trick, sir. My tongue isn't quick or slick, sir. I get all those ticks and clocks, sir. I messed it up.
Man, that was pretty great.
That's hard. That is a lot harder than it seems. When I watched the guy do it, I was like, anybody could do that. This episode of Another Great Day is brought to you by Pollen, bringing a yellow tinge to everything you see. It's Wednesday, April 5th, 2023. I'm Aaron, and this is Chris.
I have a thing. I think pollen. Hello, my name is Chris. I am here.
Hi, hello. Do you have something you'd like to tell us about pollen?
I think an even better joke might be pollen, future bee vomit.
Pollen, it's everywhere you want to be.
Bee!
That's the kind of stuff you get for free here on Another Great Day, the podcast designed to encourage interaction, creativity, and conversation. And Chris, guess what? We're making it happen. All right. Well, hey, Another Great Day listeners. Do you hear that sound? Chris, do you hear that sound?
That means it's the best segment ever. What's the best cartoon character?
Ooh, what's the best cartoon? Okay. All right, I got this. You ready?
Let's go for it.
Best cartoon character, without a doubt, Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny. If you go back and watch old Looney Tunes cartoons, Bugs Bunny is hilarious. Hilarious, you might even say.
Does he always have the carrot? Is that right?
Yeah, what's up, Doc? You know?
Is there any other famous lines he had, or is that just the one? I feel like he had one more or something, but I'm not quite sure.
Perhaps he did, but I can't think of one.
So, the best cartoon character ever. This is not going to be as universal as yours. Mine's
That's okay.
Kind of specific. I think the best cartoon character is. Oh no, I've lost his name. Oh, there it is. I got it. Uncle Iroh from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Never seen it.
So I'm going to not spoil the storyline because it's worth watching to this day. It's worth it. Adults, kids, all are invited to the circus.
Welcome.
Come around, gather around. Uncle
Admission
Iroh
is free.
So the characters in the story, there's 3 main adventurers going on this epic adventure to save the world. One of them is kind of the chosen hero who didn't want to be the hero. They're being tracked and hunted by the Empire, the king, the Emperor's son, who's estranged from the Emperor. Bad blood.
Bad, very bad blood.
But he is being guided by his Uncle Iroh. So the bad guy in the story has an uncle who's with him all the time. He's his advisor and helper. And he is the calmest, gentlest old man. He's a wonderful character to have with a bad guy. Because the young bad guy is like always flying off the handle and emotions everywhere. And Uncle Iroh says, "Oh, let's sit down and have some jasmine tea."
Sounds like my kind of guy.
Let's wait a minute. It'll figure itself out.
Okay, we'll have to invite him to read on the word of wisdom one of these days.
He is a great, great character. So.
That's awesome. Well, listen, kids, if you have a thing, or adults, if you have a best topic that you'd like us to discuss, then send it to us on our Instagram page, Another Great Day Podcast.
And that'll bring us to this day in history.
Here we are. On this day in 1614, Pocahontas, daughter of the chief of the Powhatan Confederacy, marries English tobacco planter John Rolfe in Jamestown, Virginia. The marriage ensured peace between the Jamestown settlers and the Powhatan tribe for several years.
And that will do it for this day in history.
This next segment is called the Question of the Day. And if you're new to this, we'll ask a question and encourage you to take a minute to answer the question with those around you. We'll give you about 10 seconds to answer. And if you need more time, feel free to pause the show and come right back. All right, Chris, today's question of the day is kind of a scenario. If you were an explorer and you could take a buddy, who would you take with you and why? It can be a real person or it can be a fictional person. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to another great day. We hope you had a great discussion there. If I was an explorer and I was going anywhere, I would take the map from Dora the Explorer because the map always tells you where to go. And I think that'd be really helpful.
The map knows what's up.
I trust the map.
And
How about
down,
you, Chris?
And left and right.
Nice.
I'm thinking, this is totally random. This is what came to my brain, so this is not a great choice. Matthew McConaughey.
Nice.
I don't know why. He's an actor, for the kids who don't know. He's from Texas. He's got a draw. He talks like a Texan.
Yes, he does.
He also seems like he'd be kind of fun to hang out with and be like, let's go walk. And he'd probably just walk in silence for a long time and then start talking about something like about his feelings or something.
I could totally see that.
Up in the sky and be like, yeah, here's how you make food from dirt. And I'm like, Matt, are you sure that's right, Matthew? He's like, yeah, this is how you do it. And I'm like, okay, well, we got to eat. So
I think that's great. Good job. Good conversation today, Chris. That was fun. Well, I think now let's tune in. Our dad joke correspondent is still in the Himalayas, or actually, no, I'm just getting word. Beep, 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 beep. He is actually now amongst the coral reef in Australia. He's not found what he's looking for yet, but that's okay. We can move on, and we hope he's safe. Chris, let's hit it with the dad joke.
All right, here's the joke. What did Pocahontas say when John asked where the village was?
I don't know, Chris. What did he say?
It's just around the river bend. Beyond the shore.
We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to another great day. I'm Aaron, and that's Chris, and we're so glad you're here. This part of our show is called The Word of Wisdom. Here we go.
Proverbs 21:13. Those who shut their ears to the cries of the poor will be ignored in their own time of need. And in the Amplified version, the Bible says, whoever shuts his ears at the cry of the poor will cry out himself and not be answered.
Well, that'll do it for today. Let's cue the music and wrap things up. Our mission here is to encourage interaction, creativity, and conversation.
So even though today's show may have come to an end, that does not mean your discussions have to come to an end.
We thank you for listening and hope you make it another
great
day. We'll see you tomorrow. And now, Pollen Talk with Chris Taylor.
You know, I've been a gardener for at least 38 seconds.
How long have you? Oh, I thought it was a joke setup. Sorry.
and I know everything there is to know about pollen. Everything that I know about. Everything that I know. So
wait, I'm confused by this entire sentence. You're saying pollen. You know a lot of stuff about pollen.
Absolutely not.
Oh, no. Okay. Well, I did a good job listening. Hooray for me.
I said a bunch of silly words.
You did read backwards yesterday, so I'm on guard.
All right. The real deal. Pollen. The other day, my wife was looking out the window at the tree that had a bunch of pollen on it.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, come over here and see this. And I thought, okay. She said, the pollen. It's poofing.
What?
And I thought, what? And I looked out the window, and everywhere there was like a little kind of strand of pollen on the tree. I could see every once in a while, a whole bunch would kind of explode off of it.
Like a tiny pollen firework?
Yes. Not upwards, just in the wind, and it would release all the pollen.
What?
All at once in the one little area. Like it would go, poof. And I got video of it. It's very small, and you wouldn't notice it if you weren't watching. But I saw the tree, and it was happening all over the tree. So you could see this constant for hours, like little poofs of pollen being released in the wind. And I was like, that is the stuff in my nose.
The end.